This is how you play Burn by Kanye and Ty Dolla on piano. It's easy and you'll pick it up pretty quickly. This key is in D major. You never actually play the D major chord, so you only play 3 chords, mainly E minor and B minor. Flicking between those two and then occasionally throwing in the A7. You can practice playing with the beat first, so the chords are E minor, B minor. On the right hand I'm doing here a B minor first inversion, but they're the same notes. And then A7. That's the way I've worked today anyway. I didn't find any chords on this one, so I've played it like this and it sounds cool. So what I'd do first is I'd even have the beat on and try and play with the beat using the 3 chords that I mentioned. And it's mainly going to be just switching between E minor and B minor. So you're just going to go. So if you play it with the track, it'll be something like burning like the candlelight, dangerous. That's it repeated, so it's E minor, B minor, that 3 times, so second time E minor, B minor, third time E minor, B minor, and then it goes to A. I'm actually playing A minor 7, sounds a bit nicer, and then back to E minor. That's the whole chord progression, so you can just play along with the beat using those chords. Of course, if you want to now learn the right hand to go with that, it starts off a cappella. And then it goes into the hook. And that is all of the notes to the song. It's a very short song. If you want to play Kanye's rap part, there's no real one note that he kind of is rapping on, and there's no auto-tune on this either. So what I do is just go by his rhythm and just with your right hand play just some of the notes that you're already playing in the left hand, going by Kanye West's rhythm. Play around with it. Throw in some kind of random notes as his rap part is going ahead. Alternatively, you can just kind of do the beat when Kanye is rapping, so something like that. And all I'm doing there is just the chords with. What else? So obviously they're the basic chord notes that I gave you for the melody, but if you wanted to maybe add on to that and make it pop, you're obviously not going to be playing block chords with the left hand if you want to keep up the pace of that beat. The way I play it is... So this kind of pattern here with the left hand. quickly look at the video I did on the left hand technique, it will give you all you need to know about how to do patterns and apply them to any piece that we're learning. I always say that in every video. But for this one, say I've taken a chord of E minor. You can play it with the block chord, no problem. But what I like doing is just giving it a bit of a rhythm. So I'm playing a block chord using octaves, filling out with the chord of E minor, and only playing my little finger and middle finger before slamming down another 3 block chords of E minor and then going to B minor, the next chord. So block chord, little finger, block chord, little finger, block chord, and then going to B minor. Practice that and take a while to just get the hang of that. But if you want to just know the piece though, no harm in just in practicing with block chords first to get comfortable with the pace and everything, and then you can build on that then. So with the right hand, the way I do it is the intro I'm playing with mainly single melody notes. But it sounds so much nicer if you incorporate some harmony notes with the right hand that you're already playing on the left. With the start, for example, I'm playing B and mainly B, sometimes even C, because that effectively makes the E minor chord a 7 then, and it fills it out kind of nicely. But it's up to you if you want to include that. But definitely play the B if you can. It's much nicer. So. Then for that part, you can sometimes switch to octaves. It's kind of nice to differentiate it from the first opening line, just because those melodies are exactly the same, and on the song he kind of gives it a bit more emphasis there. So play that with octaves. And then for the hook, I would probably definitely play with octaves, and then maybe try and squeeze in the B note again, and if you even can, whatever notes you can fit in that coincide with the left hand. So and with this, you don't have to play like those notes all the time. With the melody notes, even if you incorporated it once every so often, it definitely makes a difference and fills it out nicely. Yeah, it's a cool piece. Very easy to play because there's only 2 main chords, and then it occasionally goes into an A major 7 chord, and then back to minor. So it's a nice one, definitely the standout song of his new album. Let me know how you get on with that. Download the free chord Bible as always. It's just a really handy document to have on you. It'll give you all the chords you'll basically ever need to learn a song. I've made that free down in the description below. It'll help you out learning this tune as well if you're not really familiar with the chords that I'm talking about here. If you want to book in one-on-one tuition classes with me, you can down below, and we can just go through whatever you're struggling with or whatever you want to see more of, and you can explain in depth to me. I can give you tips on how you're playing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me know as well what you want to see more of. Give me a follow and like the video and all that kind of thing. All right, cheers.